everyone, it's Natalie with Crochet by NatalieLucille, and today I am making some glitter snowflakes. I don't know if you can hear, I'm going to be quiet for just a second, but we are getting pummeled in an ice storm. See if you can hear it on the windows. So we're supposed to be getting several inches of ice and then snow. So this is a new one for us. So what I did here is I crocheted my snowflakes and then added the very fine glitter. And what I used, you can get at any craft store. It's really, really fine glitter. So I'm using as well some crochet thread floss and some fabric stiffener, which I used it on the back to kind of keep its shape, and then I used it on the front and then sprinkled some glitter on it. But I'm also going to put these on my website. If you like them, you can purchase them, and if I run out, then send me an email and we will custom make some more. So thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. I do upload regularly. If you're interested in seeing a specific pattern, whether it be a certain kind of stitch, earring, which I love to make, embellishments, just put it in the comments below or send me a private message on my email and we'll see if we can get that done. So thanks for watching. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out with a magic circle. And the way that you do that is you're going to cross over like that, kind of fold it down, get your hook, and just start working from here. So you're going to be working inside of this loop. Let me get my tension. Okay, now that I've gotten my tension, that's gotten a little bit big. Okay, so now we're going to work our first 3 double crochet cluster, and the way that we're going to do that to get the round started is we're going to chain 3. So it's yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. This will count as your first double crochet. So the way that we're going to work, oh, it's not actually a cluster, it's like a 3-part because it's not going to be connected. So you'll see. To make a double crochet, you're going to yarn over, insert, and so we're inserting into the magic loop. Then you're going to yarn over, grab that yarn and pull through. So you come through and you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, through 2, yarn over, through 2. That's our second double crochet, and we're going to do 1 more. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull it right back through, yarn over, through 2, yarn over and through 2. And so that is your first 3 double crochets. It's not a cluster, I misspoke, but it's 3 double crochets here. Then you're going to want to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're going to come back down into the magic circle and you're going to work 3 more of the double crochet. So it's yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, so you have 3 loops, yarn over, oops, through 2, yarn over, through 2. Now if you're looking at how it's coming on the magic loop, you're like, oh, this isn't making a circle. You just have to wait, because once you pull your tail, it'll cinch it up a bit. So it's yarn over, insert into the magic loop, and make sure you're inserting into the loop and not into this space. So second double crochet, and you're going to make a total of 6 of these 3 double crochet groups, I guess you could call them. And this is our second group of the 3 double crochets. Again, you're going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to work my way around where I have 6 of the groups and 6 of the chain 6 spaces. So I have my 6 groups and 6 chain spaces. So I'm just going to kind of grab my tail and just kind of cinch it up just a little bit. And you're not going to need it too tight because it's a larger circle. You get the idea of that. And now we want to join the round, and the way that we're going to go ahead and do that is at the top of this chain 3 space, which is actually your first double crochet, you're going to slip stitch. So the way you do that is at the top of the chain 3, so 1, 2, 3, you're just going to insert your hook here, yarn over and grab that yarn and pull it through, maybe, and then you're going to pull through the loop on your hook. So that completes round 1, and yours should look something like that. And when you're done with your snowflake, once you weave in and tuck in the yarns and of course glue the back, the center will stay cinched, but right now as you're working it might kind of get a little loose. You can just keep cinching it up. Now we're going to work on round 2, and we need to come over to this chain 6 space, and the way that we're going to do that to work our way over is we're going to work some slip stitches to kind of get to that space. So you're just going to insert into the next stitch, which is the top of the double crochet, second double crochet, and just work a slip stitch, and you're going to come to the next one, insert into the top, yarn over and just pull right through, and then you're going to come to the space, and you're going to do that just as the same as this. So you'll insert into the space, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through here. Then you're going to work another 3-part double crochet group. So you're going to chain 3, which counts as your first, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to work 2 more double crochets for this group. So it's your second double crochet and then your third. Chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now coming back down into this space that you were just working in, you're going to do another double crochet group of 3. So you come back down, so you've yarned over, come back down to the space, insert, yarn over, draw up so you have your 3 loops on your hook, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And so you're going to do that again in that same space. This is your second double crochet. And then your third. And you're going to do this all the way around this round. So you're going to come to your next chain 6 space, and you're going to do it again. So you work your first double crochet into that space, your second, and your third. Chain 10, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, maybe. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back down to the space that you were working in. See how your tail just kind of wants to flop around. You just kind of move that to the back. So you come in, yarn over, come back down into this space that we were working the first group in of this space round. Hope that makes sense. We're going to work our 3 group just like that. Okay, so now you should have 2 groups here. So you have your first, your chain 10, and then your second one. You come over to your second group, and so you have your group here, chain 10 group, and I'm going to work my way around. Okay, so I've made my way around, and then I'm going to join to the top of my first double crochet, which is the chain 3. So I'm going to join that round to close it off, or I say close it off, join the round with the slip stitch. And now for this row, I want to come and work in the first chain 10 space. So I've got to work my way over there. So I'm going to slip stitch all the way across, kind of like a little shimmy. That's the first one. The second. And I've made my way to the third. So I want to make another group of double crochets. So I start by chaining 3, 1, 2, 3, and then work a double crochet, work another one. So we have our 3 group, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, another group of 3, so if you haven't been able to practice your double crochets, you will in this project because it's pretty much all double crochets. After you've made your second group, you're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Come back down to the chain 10 that you're just working on. Make another group of double crochets. So here's your first one. Second. Third. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Another group. And remember, we're working in our chain 10 space, so here's your first double crochet of the group, second, and third. So each of your chain 10 spaces are going to look like this. Then you're going to come in between this chain 3 group and this chain 3 group of the previous round. And you're going to come right in between and you're going to work a slip stitch. So you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, draw up, and pull through to complete that round. And then now we're going to start on our next chain 10 space. So it's going to be the same thing. So let's work our first group. See, here's our chain 10 space. Let me do that one over. It didn't want to work for me. There we go. So our second one. And our third. Then we're going to do chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Work another double crochet group. My dog hair. Oh, he's into everything. Number 2, number 3. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then your group down in your chain 10 space again. What the? Got me a little ball of something. Okay. Moving on. First double crochet. Second and third. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Work my third group. 1, 2, 3. And then again, in between your previous rows, you have your group here and a group here, and you have a tiny little space here. This isn't a chain space, it's just working in between these two. And you're going to work a slip stitch. Just like that. And you're going to work this all the way around. So anytime that we just continue working around, it's a good idea if you're crocheting along to pause the video and continuing all the way around. Okay, so I've made my way around and we're ready for the last row. So I've slip stitched in between my pairs here, or my 3 double crochets, and so I'm going to work my way across, working in the, I guess it's really kind of hard to see at the moment, but I'm coming up to my first set of 3, so I'm going to slip stitch into the first. Now it's kind of the part where you're joining the row, but you're continuing to work. And this row is a little bit more intricate. This is your last round, I mean. So you've made your slip stitch, and so you want to work your way across to this chain 3 space. So another slip stitch all the way in the tops of the double crochets to work our way over. And there's a lot of slip stitching in this round. So you're going to slip stitch into the chain 3 space, and you're going to chain 1, which counts as a single crochet. So chain 1. Then you're going to work 2 single crochets in this chain 3 space. And the way you do that is you're going to insert your hook into the chain 3 space, yarn over, pull up so you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and through 2. Do that again. So it's insert, yarn over, pull up, 2 loops, yarn over and through 2. Now we're going to work our way across with slip stitches at the tops of our trio here. So you're going to insert our first slip stitch, second slip stitch, and third slip stitch. And now we've come to our chain 7 space. So what you're going to do here is you're going to slip stitch into the chain 7 space, chain 1, which counts as your first single crochet, and then you will single crochet just like that, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 single crochets into this chain 7 space. So it's insert, yarn over, pull up, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over through 2. We're going to do that again. And now we're going to do a picot. And so we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down to your first chain of that chain 5 you just made and work a slip stitch. Just like that. Now, since you've finished that, come back down to your chain 7 space, work 2 single crochets, there's 1 and 2, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Oops, my yarn's getting a little tight there. And work 2 more single crochets in that chain 7 space. So there's 1 and 2, just like that. Now we're going to work our way across in the trio, I guess. So we're going to slip stitch across. So here's your first, second, third, and now we've come to our chain 3 space. So you're going to slip stitch in chain 1. It counts as our first single crochet. Then you're going to make 2 more single crochets here. Yes, single crochet. I was like, oh no, did I say something wrong? And working our way across here, you're going to slip stitch, for 3, so that's the first one, second one, third one, and then you're going to slip stitch into your previous row's slip stitch. So it kind of ties in that row. Then you're going to come over here in your 3 double crochets and you're going to slip stitch across. So here's 1, 2, and 3. And so you've made it to your chain 3 space again, so you're going to slip stitch and chain 1, which counts as our first single crochet. Then work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, slip stitch across your trio, just like that. And now you've come to your chain 7 space. So you're going to slip stitch into here and chain 1, which counts as your first single crochet. And then you're going to work 1 more single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 more single crochets, work a picot, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come down to your first chain here and work a slip stitch. Come down to your chain 7 and work 2 single crochets. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet 2 of them, and then we're going to work across our trio with slip stitches. So working across the tops, shimmying our way to the chain 3 space, and then you're going to slip stitch into the space, chain 1 counts as first single crochet, then 2 more single crochets, single crochets in the top here, just like that. And then you've come to your single crochet or your slip stitch from your previous row. And if I said single crochet across the top, I meant slip stitch, sorry. So you're going to slip stitch in the previous row, slip stitch, and then again you're going to slip stitch across here. So I'm just going to continue working, and I'm just going to work my way around. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will be uploading more videos. If there's anything that you're wanting to see and learn, put it in the comments below, and I will see what I can do about working on a crochet along. And enjoy the music as I'm just going to continue all the way around. You continue your crochet along and send me a picture in my email. I'd love to see what you're working on. And my email is crochet by NatalieLucille at gmail.com. I really do appreciate all your support. It's love. And if you're learning something, I'd love to hear about that too. It always makes me enjoy it even more, and feel like I've done something to help somebody out. So y'all just continue watching Crocheting Along, and I'm just going to finish up this round and just let the music play out. So y'all don't forget to I can't even say it. Subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll be uploading more videos here soon. Thanks, guys.